Good afternoon, everyone. Let's take a moment, breathe in this space of honesty, connection, and reflection. Today, I want us to lean into a conversation about love, commitment, and the profound truths that often go unspoken. The title before us is striking. A man can leave the woman he loves, but he doesn't leave the woman who now, before we fill in the blank, let's pause. What does it mean to love? And what does it mean to truly stay? Love, as we often understand it, is an emotion, a rush of feeling that sweeps us off our feet, consumes our thoughts, and sets our hearts on fire. But here's the truth: feelings, no matter how fiery, can fade. And when the flames dim, when the allure softens, what remains? She is the woman who knows her worth and shows it not with words, but with actions. She speaks her truth even when it's uncomfortable. She loves deeply, but not at the expense of her own dignity. She's the woman who creates a partnership, not a pedestal. Because, let's be clear, admiration may be fleeting, but partnership is enduring. Let's ask ourselves this: what does staying mean in a world where leaving is so easy? Staying means being seen not just in moments of perfection, but in the mess, the mistakes, the struggles, and still being chosen. And the woman who earns that choice time and again, she's the one who stands not just as a lover, but as a teammate, a confidant, and a sanctuary. So to all the women listening, never diminish yourself trying to be the woman he loves. Instead, strive to be the woman who commands respect, who stands firm in her values, and who knows her power. Because the man who truly sees that, he won't just love you, he'll choose you over and over again. And to the men in the room, remember, love is easy. But staying, choosing to invest, to grow, to stand by is a sacred responsibility. When you meet that woman who challenges you to be better, who inspires your respect, don't take her presence for granted. Thank you. Love is often an emotional experience, but commitment is a choice grounded in respect, shared values, and mutual growth. A man may feel love, but staying requires deeper bonds. A man doesn't leave the woman he respects deeply. Respect creates a foundation that sustains a relationship when romance alone might waver. He stays with the woman who challenges him to grow, who pushes him to reach his potential while standing by him with unwavering support. A man doesn't leave the woman who provides emotional stability and trust, a safe haven where he feels secure and valued. The woman who values herself and sets healthy boundaries is less likely to be left behind. She commands respect through her self-assurance and independence. He stays with the woman who is a true partner, someone who shares the load of life and works alongside him as an equal. A man doesn't leave the woman who supports his dreams, but also holds him accountable for his actions and commitments. He is drawn to the woman who understands his struggles and emotions, providing empathy without judgment. A shared sense of purpose and aligned goals create a bond that is hard to break, making the relationship a meaningful collaboration. A man can leave a relationship based on fleeting love, but he doesn't leave a woman whose love is balanced with mutual respect, understanding, and the strength to navigate life's challenges together. Love is often thought of as a powerful emotion, one that can sweep people off their feet and create intense feelings of connection and passion. It's the spark that ignites relationships, the butterflies in the stomach, and the sense of euphoria that comes from being in someone's presence. Love is exhilarating and often the catalyst that brings two people together. But as powerful as love is, it is also fleeting in its emotional intensity. Feelings can waver, circumstances can change, and the initial rush of love can sometimes diminish over time. Commitment requires a deeper connection that is built over time. It involves seeing the other person in their entirety, their strengths, their flaws, their aspirations, and choosing to stand by them regardless of the obstacles. It is not swayed by fleeting emotions or temporary frustrations. Instead, commitment builds its foundation on mutual respect, trust, and a sense of shared responsibility. While love can ignite passion and excitement, commitment ensures that a relationship endures through the ups and downs of life. It asks for patience, compromise, and the willingness to invest in each other's growth. Love may create the initial bond, but commitment weaves the threads of longevity and stability. In this way, love and commitment are not opposites, but rather two essential elements that must work together for a relationship to thrive. Where love inspires and connects, commitment fortifies and sustains. Respect is the foundation of any enduring relationship, far surpassing the allure of romance in its ability to create lasting bonds. Romance often thrives on grand gestures, moments of passion, and the intoxicating excitement of being desired. It's easy to be swept away by the charm of romantic expressions, flowers, candlelit dinners, or whispered words of affection. While these moments can bring joy and a sense of connection, they are, by their nature, fleeting. Romance ebbs and flows. It is a current that cannot sustain itself without deeper underpinnings. The woman who inspires growth is a rare and transformative presence in a man's life. She is not simply a passive companion, but an active force who challenges him to rise beyond his limitations and embrace his fullest potential. Her influence is not rooted in criticism or control, but in a profound belief in what he is capable of achieving. She sees his strengths and talents, sometimes even before he fully recognizes them himself, and gently but firmly pushes him toward becoming the best version of himself. She fosters growth through her ability to hold space for vulnerability. She encourages openness and honesty, allowing him to confront his fears, insecurities, and doubts without judgment. This safe space is where real transformation begins. She doesn't expect perfection, but values effort, recognizing that growth is a process, not a destination. Her support is unwavering, but it is not enabling. She knows when to step back and let him face his struggles, understanding that true growth often comes from overcoming obstacles independently. Her influence extends beyond words. She inspires through her actions, her choices, and her presence. She sets high standards not only for herself, but for the relationship, refusing to settle for mediocrity. She calls out complacency, not out of dissatisfaction, but because she knows there is more to be achieved, more potential to unlock. This isn't about control or domination, it's about partnership and collaboration. She walks alongside him, offering encouragement and perspective, but she does not drag him forward. Growth, she knows, must be chosen, not forced. This woman also values accountability. She doesn't shy away from difficult conversations or avoid pointing out areas that need improvement. But she does so with compassion and respect, never in a way that belittles or undermines. Her words are not meant to wound, but to awaken, to remind him of his capacity to be more, do more, and give more. She helps him see that growth is not about changing who he is, but about becoming more aligned with his true self. Her influence is lasting. Even if the relationship changes or ends, the impact she has leaves an indelible mark. The lessons she imparts, the encouragement she offers, and the belief she instills remain with him, shaping how he approaches life and relationships in the future. She inspires not just because of what she says or does, but because of who she is, an embodiment of strength, wisdom, and unwavering support. Trust and stability are two of the most essential pillars in any meaningful relationship. Trust in its truest form is built slowly over time, one action at a time. It is earned through consistency, honesty, and transparency. When trust is present, it creates a secure foundation where both partners can be vulnerable, knowing that their feelings, thoughts, and emotions will be met with respect and understanding. Trust is not just about the big gestures or grand promises. It is in the small, everyday actions that demonstrate reliability. It's about knowing that when someone says they will do something, they will follow through. It's about believing that no matter the challenge, your partner will have your back, and that their word is something you can count on without doubt. This trust is deeply tied to stability, which provides the security necessary for growth within a relationship. Stability is not about being static or unchanging. It is about the assurance that even when life throws its curveballs, the bond between two people will remain unwavering. Stability is the calm in the storm, the constant presence that reassures both partners that even in times of uncertainty, they are not alone. This is not about perfection or avoiding mistakes, but about the ability to navigate challenges with resilience, to weather the highs and lows of life together, knowing that the relationship can endure. Stability is also about emotional consistency. It means that regardless of external circumstances, the emotional environment between partners remains one of support, compassion, and care. The woman who embodies trust and stability creates an environment where a man feels safe, secure, and empowered to show up as his authentic self. In her presence, he doesn't have to worry about unpredictable emotional reactions or shifting behaviors that leave him second-guessing. She is grounded in her own sense of self and in the value she brings to the relationship, which provides a sense of steadiness that allows both people to thrive. Trust and stability also mean that both partners are reliable in their actions and reactions. In times of stress, there is no need to fear abandonment or sudden emotional withdrawal. Instead, the foundation of trust ensures that both individuals can turn to each other for support, and that there is a shared understanding of how they will face challenges together. Stability in a relationship provides the emotional anchoring that helps both partners stay strong, even when external circumstances threaten to pull them apart. The stability she provides doesn't mean that there won't be difficult moments. Rather, it ensures that even in those moments, both partners can approach them with a sense of security, confident that they can navigate through it together. It means knowing that, despite disagreements or misunderstandings, the relationship will not unravel but will become an opportunity for both to learn and strengthen their connection. The ability to trust and rely on each other's stability fosters a bond that goes beyond temporary emotions and becomes something much deeper, more resilient, and lasting. It is this combination of trust and stability that allows love to flourish, because in such an environment, both partners feel secure enough to truly invest in one another and build a future together. Trust and stability form the invisible yet indispensable threads that bind a relationship together, creating a foundation where both individuals feel secure, valued, and understood. Trust is not something that appears instantly. It is cultivated over time through actions that consistently align with words. It is about showing up, keeping promises, and being truthful in every interaction. It grows in moments both big and small, from honoring commitments to being emotionally present when it matters most. Trust is fragile at first, but as it is nurtured, it becomes the bedrock upon which deeper connections are built. Stability, meanwhile, extends into all aspects of a relationship, from the emotional to the practical. It means providing a sense of balance, ensuring that the relationship is not a source of chaos, but a source of grounding. Stability involves being dependable, someone who can be counted on to follow through and remain present, even in the face of life's uncertainties. It is the quiet reassurance that comes from knowing your partner is committed to the relationship and invested in its success. This steadiness becomes a guiding force, allowing both individuals to focus on growth and shared goals without the distraction of constant doubt or insecurity. In moments of difficulty, trust and stability reveal their true value. They provide the strength to navigate disagreements, misunderstandings, and external pressures without fear of losing the connection that has been built. Trust allows for open conversations about feelings and concerns, while stability ensures that these conversations lead to resolution rather than conflict. Together, they create a relationship that is not only enduring but also deeply fulfilling, a bond where both partners feel secure in their love and confident in their future together. Dignity and self-worth are the quiet, unshakable forces that define a person's value and guide their actions, particularly in relationships. They are not loud or demanding, but radiate an unmistakable strength that commands respect and admiration. A woman who possesses dignity carries herself with grace, regardless of the circumstances. She understands her intrinsic value, not because it is granted to her by others, but because it is an unchanging part of who she is. Her self-worth is not dependent on external validation or fleeting approval, but is rooted in a deep, unwavering belief in her own worthiness. This sense of self-worth allows her to set boundaries and maintain them with clarity and respect. She is not afraid to voice her needs and expectations because she knows that honoring herself is not selfish, it is essential. She does not bend or break to please others at the expense of her own integrity. This strength does not come from arrogance or pride, but from a quiet understanding that she deserves to be treated with fairness and kindness. When she walks away from situations or relationships that do not align with her values, it is not out of anger, but out of a profound respect for herself. In relationships, a woman with dignity and self-worth does not seek to control or dominate her partner. Instead, she seeks mutual respect and equality. She understands that love is a choice made by two whole individuals, not a means to complete or fix each other. Her confidence and self-assurance create an environment where her partner feels both inspired and secure. She does not demand respect, she earns it simply by being true to herself and by showing respect to others. Her self-worth also enables her to give freely without losing herself. She can support and nurture her partner, but not at the expense of her own needs or dreams. She knows how to balance giving and receiving, ensuring that the relationship is a partnership rather than a one-sided dynamic. Her dignity allows her to express love with authenticity and generosity while maintaining her individuality. Dignity and self-worth also influence how she interacts with others outside the relationship. She treats everyone with kindness and respect, regardless of their status or behavior. This is not because she seeks approval, but because she understands that how she treats others is a reflection of her character. Her actions are guided by a strong moral compass, and she does not compromise her values for convenience or gain. A partnership is built on the idea that two people choose to walk through life side by side, supporting one another in their individual and shared goals. It acknowledges that each person brings their unique experiences, talents, and perspectives to the relationship. Instead of attempting to mold or change the other person to fit their own expectations, partners celebrate each other's individuality and find strength in their differences. They understand that these differences can complement each other, creating a dynamic where both individuals feel valued and appreciated for who they truly are. In a partnership, there is no room for possessiveness because the focus is not on control but on mutual empowerment. Possessiveness arises from fear, insecurity, and a desire to dominate, often stifling the very qualities that make a relationship vibrant and fulfilling. True partners do not see each other as property or objects to be owned. They see each other as companions who choose to be together out of love and respect. This choice is made every day, not out of obligation, but out of a genuine desire to build a life together. Partners also understand the importance of equality in decision-making. In a possessive relationship, one person often attempts to control the narrative, making decisions unilaterally or dismissing the other's input. In contrast, a partnership is collaborative. Both voices matter and decisions are made with mutual consent and consideration. Whether it's about career choices, finances, or personal aspirations, partners strive to create a balance where both feel heard and valued. This shared approach to decision-making fosters a sense of teamwork and strengthens the bond between them. Partnership is also about shared responsibility. Both individuals take ownership of their roles in the relationship and work together to navigate challenges. They do not place the burden of the relationship's success on one person or blame the other when difficulties arise. Instead, they approach problems as a team, recognizing that their combined efforts are far more powerful than individual struggles. This shared responsibility extends to emotional labor as well. In a healthy partnership, both partners are attuned to each other's needs and make a conscious effort to support and nurture one another. Communication plays a crucial role in maintaining a partnership-focused relationship. Open, honest, and respectful dialogue allows both individuals to express their thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment or reprisal. This level of transparency strengthens trust and ensures that misunderstandings are addressed before they escalate into conflict. Unlike possessive dynamics, where communication may be used to manipulate or control, a partnership values dialogue as a tool for understanding and connection. The strength of a partnership lies in its adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and circumstances can change rapidly, but a true partnership is resilient. It can weather challenges because it is built on a foundation of mutual respect and shared values. Possessive relationships, on the other hand, often crumble under pressure because they lack the flexibility and trust needed to navigate difficulties. A partnership-focused relationship also places a high value on emotional security. Both individuals feel safe to be vulnerable and share their innermost thoughts and fears without worrying about being judged or dismissed. This emotional safety creates a bond that is deep and enduring, far beyond the superficial connections that often characterize possessive relationships. Emotional security allows for true intimacy, where both partners feel seen and understood on a profound level. Unconditional support with accountability is the balance that defines a truly healthy and empowering relationship. It embodies the idea that while love and encouragement are boundless, they are also rooted in honesty and responsibility. Unconditional support means being present and steadfast through both triumphs and challenges, offering encouragement without hesitation or conditions. However, pairing this support with accountability ensures that the relationship fosters growth, maturity, and a shared commitment to being the best versions of oneself. This balance prevents enabling harmful behaviors and promotes a connection grounded in both compassion and integrity. Unconditional support means standing beside your partner without wavering, even in moments of difficulty or doubt. It is the assurance that no matter what, you are there as a source of strength and encouragement. This kind of support is not contingent on success, perfection, or meeting certain expectations. Instead, it is an enduring presence, a reminder that your partner is not alone in their journey. It creates a safe emotional space where vulnerability is welcomed and fears can be shared without judgment. This type of support is vital for building trust, as it shows that the relationship is a secure foundation where both individuals can lean on each other during life's ups and downs. Accountability also strengthens respect within a relationship. When one partner is willing to speak up and address difficult truths, it demonstrates a deep care for the other's well-being. This honesty fosters mutual respect because it shows that neither person is willing to let the other settle for less than they are capable of achieving. It also creates a dynamic of equality where both individuals are empowered to express their concerns and expectations openly. This two-way accountability ensures that the relationship remains balanced and fair, avoiding dynamics where one person feels unsupported or overly criticized. This balance also extends to how partners handle external challenges. Whether it's career pressures, personal struggles, or family dynamics, unconditional support ensures that both individuals feel uplifted and encouraged. Accountability ensures that these challenges are approached with intention and responsibility, avoiding patterns of avoidance or blame. Together, these elements create a partnership where both people feel equipped to face life's complexities with confidence and resilience. Alongside self-awareness is empathy, the ability to recognize and understand the emotions of others. Empathy is at the heart of emotional intelligence because it enables one partner to connect with the other on a deeper, more compassionate level. A partner who is empathetic can sense when the other is feeling hurt, anxious, or overwhelmed, even if it is not explicitly stated. This level of understanding creates an environment of emotional safety where both people feel heard and validated. When empathy is present, both partners are more likely to express their feelings openly, knowing they will be met with understanding and care. Empathy strengthens the bond between two people, allowing them to navigate even the most challenging situations with grace and mutual respect. Effective communication is another vital aspect of emotional intelligence. It is not just about expressing thoughts and feelings clearly, but also about listening actively and with intent. In a relationship, communication is the bridge between two people's inner worlds, and emotional intelligence enhances the quality of that bridge. A partner with strong emotional intelligence knows how to listen with empathy without interrupting or rushing to offer solutions. They validate their partner's feelings, even if they may not fully understand or agree with them. This validation communicates respect and helps to strengthen the emotional connection between partners. Furthermore, emotionally intelligent communication is free from judgment or criticism, creating a safe space for open dialogue and mutual understanding. In essence, emotional intelligence and understanding create a relationship where both individuals feel deeply connected, respected, and valued. It fosters open communication, empathy, and emotional regulation, making it easier to navigate the complexities of life and relationships. Partners who possess emotional intelligence are able to face challenges with resilience, resolve conflicts with maturity, and create a bond that is both emotionally fulfilling and deeply supportive. This emotional foundation allows the relationship to thrive even in the face of adversity, as both partners understand that their connection is built not just on love, but on a profound understanding of each other's hearts and minds. When love is balanced with respect, it fosters mutual understanding. This balance creates a relationship where both partners feel seen and heard. In such relationships, partners are willing to make the effort to understand each other's emotions, thoughts, and perspectives, even if they don't always agree. They approach disagreements not as battles to win, but as opportunities to listen, learn, and compromise. Instead of dismissing or belittling each other's feelings or viewpoints, both partners acknowledge that differences are natural, and that respect for each other's point of view strengthens the bond. This kind of understanding creates a deep emotional intimacy where both individuals feel that they are truly known and accepted for who they are. The combination of love and respect also leads to better conflict resolution. Disagreements are inevitable in any relationship, but how they are handled speaks volumes about the respect and love within the relationship. In situations where love is balanced with respect, conflicts are approached with a spirit of cooperation rather than competition. Both partners work toward finding a solution that respects each other's needs and feelings, rather than trying to win or force the other into submission. This mindset creates an environment where both individuals feel comfortable expressing their concerns, knowing that their partner will listen, validate, and seek a fair resolution. Respect ensures that even in times of disagreement, both individuals maintain their dignity, while love keeps the relationship rooted in kindness, care, and a shared commitment to the partnership.